78 Sports TV here. So I'm checking out my boy Boxing Beats and Rhymes page.
Doing it from Boxing Beats and Rhymes channel.
This is Tony Thompson, chilling with Boxing Beats and Rhymes. Everyone, you chilling with Boxing Beats and Rhymes. This is that mere hardcore man store on Boxing Beats and Rhymes YouTube channel.
I don't know if you answer. Possible Manny Pacquiao fight with Floyd Mayweather. How you feel about that?
Well, basically, it's a fight that still has the potential to happen.
Post-fight Fury. This is the first reaction I've heard from Team Chisora since the Fury loss. Don Charles believes British heavyweight Dereck Chisora should stay away from boxing and consider his future after he failed to get out of first gear during his crushing defeat at the hands of Tyson Fury at the XL Arena. Fury claimed the European and heavyweight title and regained the British belt with a dominant display over 10, and he is now also Vladimir Klitschko's mandatory contender for his WBO heavyweight title. We saw Charles throw the towel in. Charles was actually considering stopping the fight as early as the 5th round, as he admitted to ESPN. Well, personally, I thought the fight was over as a contest around that stage, around 5 or 6. I thought it was over as a contest. Charles, who has worked with Chisora for over a decade, reiterated that his time as the Londoner's coach may well be up in the wake of the defeat. Apparently, Charles says he had fear that the defeat was on the cards on the day of the fight. Charles said when he got to the venue he was picking something up, some kind of vibe. This is what he told Steve Bunce on Bunce's boxing podcast. The ring walk. I also picked something up there, he said. And in the second round I realized there was something drastically wrong. There was a sense of panic in his eyes. We've been training for 8 months for that day, so you try the best you can to bring him back to what he naturally does. Charles admitted that he could and perhaps should have stopped the fight earlier, as Fury's tactical switch to southpaw unraveled Dereck Chisora. But he held off the temptation to stop the fight in the hope that Chisora would somehow show some of the form that he had shown in training. This was the most confident we ever felt going into any fight. Every time I wanted to throw the towel in, he revved up the attack so you hesitate. It's just, it happened so fast and you can't believe what's happening in front of you. This was not the script. It was like he was revving up, but he didn't get out of first gear. Charles also stated in July that he would resign as Chisora's coach should he fail to beat Fury, and admits that both boxer and coach must assess their futures over the coming weeks. As a coach, I've been given so many chances to pull it off, and we fought at the highest level, but every time we've fallen short. Something is fundamentally wrong. Maybe I don't belong at this level, but the fighter has to look at himself. The fighter has to look at it and say, do I still want to do this for a career? First though, however, Charles has urged Chisora to take time to recover physically and mentally from the Fury encounter before making a decision. It's all well and good when somebody's physical wounds heal, but you don't see what's going on inside, Charles added. Me personally, I think he should take time off boxing. He's a young man. He's just had a new child. Enjoy your child. Since I've known Dereck for the last 12 years, all he's done is train and fight. He needs to have another look at it and take some time away and come back and decide what he's going to do. This caught my attention when Errol Jarrett posted it on Facebook. It's a transcript from ESPN.